I'm James. We show your actual weight loss journey with the keto lifestyle.
Make sure you go check us out on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. But most importantly, don't forget to get ready.
Sit!
Keto.
Keto. Cheese, pork rinds.
All right. If you're new to our channel, welcome. We're happy to have you joining us on our journey just to better health. And in case you don't know, the past about 4.5 years, 4 years. How long has it been?
4.
4 years. We have been on a
Mostly
mostly low
Mostly
carb
keto.
diet. With that being said, between the two of us, we've lost over 180 pounds. And over the past year to 2 years, we've kind of gained a little bit back.
Yep. We decided that we'd like to do some of it again.
Keep on keeping on. So
You always got to flex your muscles. You know what I mean? You keep practicing.
right, and over the past 4 years, both of us have quit smoking. We were both smokers for many, many, many years. And this journey is just about growing and being healthier and learning how to do better.
Yes. All right.
So happy Saturday. Today is Saturday weigh-in for us.
And we have 1 hour before we have to leave because we have to make a long little trek for us up north.
Yep.
For her
my
dad's birthday.
So
When's his birthday?
his birthday is tomorrow, and he will be 75.
75.
Big 75. So it's a
He
secret.
made it. He made it.
It's a secret.
He made
It's a
it.
secret.
It is a secret?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
What if he watches this?
He's not going to watch it.
How do you know?
You know what? If he does, that will make me smile. Dad, I love you.
All right. Do you have anything you wanted to say? Because I thought I just saw you eating a pork rind.
Yeah. So I have been feeling, we have decided to do a 30-day sugar. That's going to be really loud.
I'm
just
so
you know.
sorry. I made cheese dip with pork rinds for breakfast.
We had decided to do a 30-day challenge of trying this fad or this sugar diet. It's not really a fad. It's been around for a really long time. And we were going to do 30 days of it. As you know, last week, James quit. I think he really had some issues, mostly because of dehydration and the heat and everything. And he felt really, really bad. And it really scared him. It scared him out of it.
Scared.
Yeah.
But you know what? I wasn't liking it. Let's just be real. I didn't like it because I felt a little bit deceived.
Right. And I felt really good. And I wanted to stick with it through the 30 days. But come Thursday, I had a day where I didn't even want to tell him because then he'd be like, you see what I'm talking about now, blah, 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 if you know what I mean. So I'm like, I don't even want to tell him, but I came home from work. I felt really bad. I didn't get like he did. Mine was in a different sense of, as the days progressed, I've just noticed my ears started popping and feeling kind of off on that sense. I could tell I had some inflammation in my ears, which again, if you haven't watched us in the past, something when I started the ketogenic diet, my entire life, I've always had tubes in my ears and I've always had chronic ear infections up until about 4 years ago when we started the ketogenic diet and eating a low carb way. So I've not had tubes in my ears for 4 years now. So that was a big thing aside from the weight loss that came with the keto diet was the healing of my ears and the inflammation. And I've also had really chronic, not chronic, but I've also had a lot of issues with my feet, and continuously over these 30 days, I've noticed a lot of pain just getting up in the morning in my feet and moving, just getting started in the day. Again, I didn't want to admit it to him because he always thinks he's right for some reason.
I wasn't right when I started that diet. When I did the sugar diet, I was not right.
But
not right.
Yeah, so Thursday basically I felt really off and I didn't feel good. I felt very jittery. I felt I don't know. I just felt really off. I came home from work. I'm like, you know what? Even if I continue this in a way, I've learned a lesson. I'm going to change make some changes, I can't continue with so much sugar because of how I was feeling. So I literally just packed up everything except for the frozen fruit and juice for one of our boys here. And
Even when I was on the sugar diet, even like after the first week, I was like, okay, like knees are hurting going up the stairs. Like there's things that keto makes you feel so good because you don't no pain, no inflammation, really.
right, and I'm not negating anything about anyone else because I know there's people who are eating this way and they alter it the way that helps them feel the best way that they do. Um, I just need to omit some things. I'm not saying that I'm not ever going to have pineapple or an apple or watermelon or something like that, but I am going to make some tweaks because it is the whole goal is to eat what makes me feel my best.
Yeah.
So I just kind of had to backtrack and pull some of those things out. And,
The next time I think I'm going to eat fruit is
yeah,
when we go on our cruise in February.
yeah,
I think I'm going to eat some when it's hot. When we go down, it's hot.
yeah,
I'm going to have a pineapple.
a pineapple.
Upside down cake.
So overall, I just,
Upside down cake counts, doesn't it?
yeah, right,
Fruit.
right. And so I'm out, I guess.
She's out.
I'm out
She's
because
tapped.
if you're going by the guidelines of what the sugar diet is, I'm not going to continue with that. Today I woke up and I have a hard time grasping my brain around low protein. Like a really hard time with that because we work out, we go to the gym, right?
I work outside.
Yeah. And but like the whole low protein that we both I think have had a hard time wrapping our head around.
Yeah, because
Right.
there was no substance of things that like really like stuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't stick. It was kind of like I needed fuel. It's kind of like stopping at the gas station at every corner to get fuel for the next gas station.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I felt on fruit. It was like, let's have fruit, let's have fruit, let's have fruit. Whereas, look, I don't want to go to one meal a day.
Which I love fruit. So
I will go to one meal a day, but if I did that on keto, like this kind of foods,
yeah.
this will hold me through.
Yeah.
Not so much with some grapes.
But I mean, I'm still enjoying lean proteins. But this morning I got up and I made eggs and used an egg life wrap and a little bit of cheese. I have learned that I have to really, really limit dairy and watch what kind of dairy I'm using because I've noticed that is something as far as gut wise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have learned that. Which I've learned that in the past. I just never listen. If I'm gonna be real. Like, we know that dairy isn't always our friend, and we've learned that over and over in the past, right?
Over and over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I eat cheese dip for breakfast.
Right. So, the whole thing is being teachable, right?
Right.
And growing and learning and just going with the punches.
All right, it's way
Yeah.
in time. So,
Yeah.
and anyway, we got to go. So, you ready
Yeah.
to hear our results?
Yep.
Well, our results first is
I'm
that
gonna
Jesus
say-
died for you.
Yes.
Jesus died on the cross for you so that you could live forever with him. And all you have to do is accept him into your life.
And then
We love you. That's why we tell you that. That's the whole purpose of life. There it is.
yeah, we do love you, and we mean that. I mean that with every ounce of me. I don't know about him.
I like him.
But okay, so today's weigh-in Saturday. Thursday, I came home, like I said. I had a few chicken wings. I had some rice cauliflower. You'll see that. And that's where I kind of switched it. And then you'll see what how our week progressed. But so today, when I got on the scale, the scale flipped on me and I'm up 2 pounds. So again, it's so frustrating on the scale, and it's like we know what to do, but
We'll get there.
it's
Well,
still hard, and the
it's-
struggle is still hard, but I
Still
do
hard.
know what makes me feel better, and I know what makes my feet feel better.
All right. So when I switched
So-
to keto, because Monday was my first day keto, so I've been keto back 5 days.
Yeah,
Um,
keto back.
Yeah, keto back. I feel great. I was very hungry. I think my body was craving protein and things like that.
Yeah.
I was very hungry this week.
Yeah,
But as the week went, when I did the flip flop, I originally went up like 7 pounds,
yeah,
and then it went down to I'm actually up a little bit, I think, from what I was yesterday because we were up until like 12:30. We were up very late last night. And
we're smoking a pork butt and making a broccoli salad.
We ate late, and you'll see in the video we went to Costco and a few things. But
yeah.
Anyway, I'm up 2 pounds. It's kind of weird that we were both up 2 pounds, basically changing back from sugar to fat. From carbs to fat, it's what we did. And I'm okay with that because
I'm okay with it because I'm over, like, the whole obsession of the scale. Yes, it's frustrating, but it is what it is, and that's just what it is.
We're not going back for real. We've been wishy-washy we've been wishy-washy for a while. But we know what works for us, and we know that even if the scale don't work, we know how we feel good. I can't just keep changing things, you know what I mean? We can't keep saying, well, let's try this and let's try this. And you know, the truth of the matter is, once I started watching calories, believe it or not, that's when I started going up.
Yeah, see, and he was always like, it works until it doesn't, you know. But
I just need bacon, I think. We'll see what happens. If we eat more bacon, you know what? If the scale's going up, we'll eat more fat and see what happens.
I don't know. I go to my doctor here in a couple weeks.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dr. Scholl? For your feet?
Yeah. I don't know. Being a girl's hard, too. I'm just saying.
All right. I'm not trying to rush, but we do love you guys.
We do.
And you know what? There's not going to be anything really other than just what we ate this week. It's coming up from now on because we have to get going and I have to be able to edit this. So we have a pork butt on the smoker. Is wonderful. We have 2 of them actually. We're taking 1.
We're keeping 1 for us.
We're keeping 1 for dinner for us.
Yeah.
So we love you guys.
Yep.
And here, we'll be right back. It's Monday. It's Monday. And you know what? We don't always have to be like everyone that commented like how happy we was with the like when we started the sugar diet, right? Well, that quickly turned upside down. But guess what?
It did.
You know what?
Are you still happy?
I am happy. I'm happy because you know what? It really wasn't that it was anticipation. It was like, but I have that now. Like I know. Look, I'm back. Emily hates that when I say that. Look, for the first time in in 2 years, I can say this right now. Ready?
Yeah.
I'm back, baby. I'm back. And look, first off, Emily's still on the sugar diet. Go ahead and show me your plate.
He wants me to quit so bad.
I do. You want to know why? Okay, so, like, Thursday, I forgot to mention it, but I'm still mentioning it now. Like, for the first time since I started keto, when I started keto, I had heartburn horribly, right?
Pre-keto.
Pre-keto. And on the sugar diet, I started getting heartburn. Imagine that, all the sugar.
Yeah.
And candy.
But
I still have it today.
He's been walking around all weird.
Yeah, I'm walking around all weird. You know why? Because inflammation. Now my back hurts, and I'm starting to walk around like my dad. Like Dad did. So I just can't wait for all this inflammation to go away, for everything to be normal. Here, show me your plate. Here, I can't wait to show him your plate. Okay, so go ahead and explain yours.
Okay. Zucchini, bell pepper, onion, tomato, all cooked with just a seasoning. Chicken and a little bit of lamb. So I have 2.5 ounces of chicken and 1 ounce of lamb. There you have it. See my plate? All right.
Here's my plate. I have a cookie sheet full of 12 full-size smoked wings, 3/4 pound burgers.
On the smoker.
On the smoker. We have lamb also. We have chicken, and we have a salad that she's not supposed to have because it's a Mediterranean salad, so it's made with like an olive oil Italian dressing probably. But you can just tell that it's fatty. It's fatty, and it's mine.
Okay, so let me explain this really quick. I was at work today. There was a family-owned company who stopped by my work and dropped off a bunch of lamb and chicken and...
That would be all of this lamb and chicken. Lamb, chicken.
Yeah.
And I don't know exactly how they made it or whatever, but we're going to have to figure it out because it's wonderful.
Yeah. But yeah, he just brought in a bunch of food and I'm like, nobody wanted to bring it home. A few people brought very small little containers with a couple pieces in it, and well, they're back.
I don't even like lamb. I'm back.
I said they.
I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah.
I don't even like lamb, but it's just so good. You know what? Maybe the sugar diet did like
Well,
a reset, and now everything I didn't like, maybe now I like.
it's not even just that. It's got to be prepared. Like, lamb is good if it's prepared right.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, for me. So, yeah.
I hate lamb, except this lamb.
He likes it. He just didn't know he liked it. Anyway,
No, I never liked it. I like this one.
Monday. And I'm trying to just push through and just
She got 2 more weeks.
continue. I can have some lean protein and have my veggies and my fruit. Today I had a fruit smoothie. I had like 4 mandarin oranges. I had some dried fruit. And I think that's it.
That's some candy?
No.
You don't want no candy?
No.
Are you sick of candy? Emmy ready for a burger? You know what? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get her to go back. I'm trying to get her to go back. Because this is dumb. Like she just said, she can have this plate on keto. Might as well throw a couple burgers on it and let's roll. See you in a little bit. Guess what?
Happy Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. And I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Back, drop some of the water weight from the initial change. That's what we'll call it. From the weekend.
change.
Yeah, the weekend, and decided
So-
that I was going back keto, and now everything, I'm starting to feel good. Although I've had some
totally-
inflammation. Bad.
Yeah. And he's like, Emily, you just need to join me.
I'm trying to
Just
get
need
her.
to
I'm
join
trying to
me.
get her off of the
Come
sugar.
back.
I'm trying to get her off the fruit, all the smoothies, and all that crap.
Okay, so Tuesday, I'll tell you what I had. I had a smoothie with frozen peaches, strawberries, and a mango nectar and honey. And then I had an apple, and I had 2 mandarin oranges, and I had some dried peach.
Now you're coughing.
Anyway,
Here's what she's having.
here's what my dinner looks like. I'm having sirloin, and I air fried a small sweet potato.
Apparently there's something in the air. Still something in the air.
I think it's a seasoning I put on my vegetables. A small sweet potato in the air fryer and zucchini, half of a zucchini with some seasoning on it.
Yeah?
I feel like I'm inhaling the seasoning.
Alright. So yesterday you seen that's what she got for looking at me when I was coughing because of her seasoning.
Ooh.
Alright, so just so you know, we are starting to pack up a few things that's gonna be shipped to the kid's house because we don't need it. Like bags of raisins. That's never gonna get eaten here.
Okay, to be fair, and I told him, aside from my food today, the fruit that I had, the smoothie, the apple, the mandarins, I really, really hate wasting food. But I mean, if you see my plate, the small sweet potato, zucchini, and the sirloin, like, that's keto too, right?
You know what? It looks like dried, wilted stuff. It looks awful. I'm just putting her food down.
All right.
You know what? My food looks way better. Actually, if it had a little bit of garnish, maybe like a green onion laying across it, it would look really good. So I have a whole sheet pan full of 12 more full wings. I have a few chicken tenders that was in the refrigerator, like 4 little chicken tenders.
Yeah.
Me and Noah are basically, Noah's going to eat 6 wings.
Yeah.
And I'm probably going to eat like 4 wings. So yesterday, Noah had 6 wings out of the 12 that I made. I had 3, and I think Noah got up this morning and had wings. That was his lunch. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, Noah was kind of doing the sugar diet a little bit with us and liked it initially, kind of. But he's not a big fruit person either.
Yeah, I don't care if I ever have fruit again, for real. Like, that's just for real. And today I had a couple string cheeses. I had some pepperoni, you know?
Yeah.
And then I had like a third of the...
Bless you.
It was actually the first time I ever had the red raspberry keto chow. It's actually really good. So I had like a third of that.
Aside from trying it.
I don't even remember if I tried it, to be honest. I don't remember.
Really?
Yeah, I just don't remember. So there's that. So I had one of them made if I was gonna go to work. But I'll be honest with you, I'm still recovering. I don't even know why, but like I was so sore yesterday. Like for real, I literally took off work today because I was that sore. Like
I
my
think
back.
he has so much inflammation.
I do have inflammation. It's horrible.
This has really affected him differently than it has affected me.
Well, it affected me. It started to get to me mentally to the point that I was like no more fruit. No.
Oh, I after I had my smoothie and my apple and my mandarins, I did check my sugar at work.
Yeah.
And it was up a little bit. What I sent it to you. What was it? 107?
I thought it was 102.
102?
That's really not. I don't know if that would be.
My blood glucose. Just because I was just curious, like.
It was
right after. It was 102.
Yeah.
Which is still normal. So.
Yeah. My goal is to get her. I called her earlier. I was like, "What is your favorite meal?" And she's like, "Steak." I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna make that." I'm trying to get her off because I don't like looking in the fridge too. Because right now we have a mess.
Juice
in the house. We have like a mix.
We have mandarin oranges.
We have a mix of diets going on, and there just ain't room. Like it's got to go. All right, love you guys. It's time to eat.
Do you know what day it is?
Yes. I do know what day it is because it's almost Friday.
All right, so
it's Thursday.
Most of today I thought it was Wednesday until I went to like prove some vacation time at work.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, tomorrow's Friday.
I know, it's always better that way than to think it's Friday and it's not.
Yeah, and then next week is a short work week. Like I have to go in early next week.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's only 4 days out. So
we're cooking more pork butts for the church next Friday for the 4th.
Mm-hmm.
July 4th. It's the 4th of July.
Why?
All right, you want to see what Emmy's eating?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hold on. Oh, wait.
You can't. Don't look. She must not be wearing clothes or something.
I had a smoothie this morning.
Okay.
I had Swedish fish.
Swedish fish.
Yeah, I had.
And we're fish from Sweden.
What else did I have?
Kind of sweet. They're very sweet.
Apple cider.
Vinegar?
Yeah, and then today.
You had apple cider vinegar?
No.
Oh.
Apple cider juice.
Juice, apple cider.
Anyway, I'm switching. Now this is dinner. Ready?
You're switching what?
Switching the camera.
Okay.
So dinner, I'm actually having veggies, rice, cauliflower, and chicken wings. What did you have today?
I don't know, but I know what I'm about to have.
Chicken wings?
Chicken wing! Hey, you guys! Guess who's back? I am.
I hate it when he says that.
I'm back. And I need to shave, and I need to shower.
But first...
Yep, I'm going to have hamburgers. We made...
I did smoke some hamburgers, too.
Yep, 6 hamburgers, right?
Mm-hmm.
6 hamburgers on the smoker. Them came out of the freezer a few days ago, and they had to get eaten. So, while I'm back on keto now, because I'm back, I'm rotating. I'm trying to get some old stuff out of the freezer. And you know how it is, like you see things on sale and whatnot, and you just buy it, and you buy it, and you buy it, and you vacuum seal it, and you throw it in, and then you throw other stuff on top of it. And I need to get everything
I think they
out.
get it.
We need to rotate everything back because I am back. In fact, I'm back. I'm going to have chicken wings. I'm going to have a burger.
I look forward to our discussion Saturday.
You do?
Yeah. But in the meantime, we'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Because I'm back. Is this thing on? Is it working? Alright, it's Friday. Happy Friday! It's Friday. I was mowing grass again today. It's been brutal hot here, like the last week. But anyway, I had an idea. I've never seen this, but if it works, it'd be great. If not, I wouldn't know why it wouldn't work. So you got the chicken bakes at Costco, right?
Yeah.
And it's Caesar dressing and chicken, bacon, cheese inside of it's like a burrito, a chicken bake, right?
Bread, burrito, whatever.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
It looks like that.
Yeah.
And so I just
we haven't had dinner.
Yeah, we haven't had dinner. So I was like, well, we'll just cut it open. All right, handy dandy plastic knife, and then scoop it out. And Emily's like, well, what if it's baked in there? Who have you seen do this? Truth is, I haven't seen anybody do it. So we're gonna find out.
So
I hope. She was like, well, what if it's like...
I'm hungry. I had a tomato for lunch.
What if, she said, what if it's part of the bread?
We're gonna find out.
I don't know what it is because I've never had one.
All right, I'm just gonna cut it right here, just to see if it's in it or if it can be.
You should have split it.
Well, I wanted to see, because look. You see in there?
It looks like it's a lot of bread.
It is a lot of bread. Not much in the filling.
Oh no.
So, I guess I can dissect it.
I mean, I'm gonna be hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know what? I never had one. I've never had one.
Here, look. I'm just gonna cut it open here.
Alright.
So there is chicken.
Scoop it out.
I have a fork too. So, I mean, it is chunks of chicken.
Taste it.
And cheese. It does taste good.
Well, there's that. I don't know.
It just seems like it might be a lot of work.
A lot of work. I'm going to tear it open and scoop my fingers in it and dig it out. That's what I'm doing. So.
But, I mean, that's a lot of bread.
Yeah, well, guess we should have went the hot dog route.
That's what I said with the pizza.
I don't really like the Costco hot dogs, though. I don't like the flavor of their all-beef hot dogs. I know they're big and everything, but I just don't like it. I'd rather have a small one that I do like than a big one that I don't. All right, see you later. All right. One more thing. We stopped at McDonald's and got 2 double cheeseburgers with no bun. I got extra onion, which they didn't do a good job of that. But Emily got like a salad.
Over here eating.
Yeah, she's eating. She got like lettuce, mayo, all that stuff.
Pickle, extra onion, lettuce, and mayo. And the chicken bake was not enough. Like, I wouldn't recommend that.
Chicken bake was not enough food. But I think that we might know what kind of a recipe video we want to do.
Yeah.
Based on that.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll go back to us.
We're back. That's what we had. Love you guys.
We do love you.